Hi there YouTube, Musical Air here. We're on the ground at Port Lincoln after having travelled it down here. So last week or 2 weeks ago? Can't quite remember. Anyhow, today we're going to be flying Bravo Sierra Victor, the Cessna 172. Over the last week we had a poll running and I was suggesting flying either the Jabiru or the Robertson R44 or the 172, and for some reason you guys picked the 172. So we'll be taking off on the 172 out of here at Port Lincoln. My intention then is to travel south to the west, or to the east, sorry, of Boston Island, and then we'll travel to the south of Grampton Island, overhead the town of Tucker, or Tuka, and then we'll head on up to Coffin Bay. I think we'll do a touch and go maybe at Coffin Bay, and then we'll head up to Cummins town. Cummins town, there's two airfields right near Cummins. One's called Cummins Town, which is owned essentially by its local district council, or the lower air. And there's another one that's on private land owned by a farm, with a runway that runs north to south. So if we arrive at Cummins, thinking we're at Cummins Town, and see a runway that's oriented to the north or the south, that's not the runway we're landing on. Only a few miles apart. Not even sure you can see it on the VTC. There's Cummins Town. Anyhow, flight time today for this set of legs, 36 minutes of flying time, but we are of course coming down to a stop, or at least a circuit there at Coffin Bay. So that'll probably extend us to about 45 minutes, nearly an hour. You are of course free to join me if you're on Vatsim. I don't think I'm on Vatsim yet. Let's log back in properly. Elijah's saying that I sound like a robot for some reason. Not sure why that would be. Not sure I can fix it either. Let's listen to myself over here. Elijah's saying that I sound like a robot for some reason. Not sure why that would be. Yeah, a little bit peaky perhaps. I might pull down my volume a touch. Not boost it quite as far. Hopefully that's fixed it up. Yeah, Elijah's saying that I sound like a robot for some reason. Not sure why that would be. Yeah, a little bit peaky perhaps. I might pull down my volume a touch. Not hearing too much in there. Not boost it quite as far. There's a bit of fuzziness in the background, isn't it? Yeah, I've got no idea what that is about. I'll just have to plough through it, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'll just have to end the stream and I'll buy a new microphone sometime next week and I'll see you guys in November. That's the other option. Maybe it's time for the old Kraken to go the way of the dodo. Microphone shopping. I've got no idea what that is about. I'll just have to plough through it. Going to go into sound settings anyway. Go into sound control panel, recording. Open up the Kraken, grab the levels, push that down to about 90%. That'll be a lot softer, but it might be a little better. Let's jump in. Okay. So the flight plan today, off the navigation log, which you can download from excelpilotbook.com. Coming out of Port Lincoln, past Boston Island, which is that island there. Grantham Island, which is that one there. Tunka, Sleaford, Unley, and COF. First leg is about 8 minutes down to Boston Island, and on a heading of 145. Cool. First thing I want to do when we start up is we want to listen to the AWS. Actually, we can probably listen to it right now, to be honest. Let's bring it up. I know it'll start with a 08. What's the rest of it? 8150. 3815.
Weather Information Service, Port Lincoln, time 0804 Zulu, wind 180 degrees magnetic at 17 knots, visibility 25 kilometers, clouds scattered 4,400 feet, temperature 14, dew point 3, QNH 1019 hectopascals, rainfall last 10 minutes nil, automated wet.
Okay, wind 180 at 17. We'll be coming on to runway 19er. Might as well do the full length. Yeah, I've got this weird layout, which is like a bit of a star thing going on. Taxi out via Alpha, backtrack and then take off. Left hand crosswind and out into the bay. And start her up. Beacon is on. Nav lights in. It's going to pop on our fuel pump for a second. Give it a couple of seconds and pump the throttle a bit. That's off. Check around the aircraft. Nobody out there. I'll do the fake walk around. Flaps are down. Fuel drains are clear. Elevator's good. Cool. Let's start it up. Clear prop. RPM up to 1000. We need to chuck in the PFD into HPA. Barra set up to 1019er. Cool. After takeoff, we want a heading of 125. That way around. Cool. No wind data. Alright, that's fine. Transponder is on 1200. And it's on alt. Topo and traffic is in. And we don't need to chuck any flight plan in. We're flying very fast today. Let's go. Just got to taxi out that way a little bit and then we'll do a run up. And we'll do it from here. Brakes are set. $1,800. Another magneto. That's all good to go. Back to 1000 RPM, brakes released, and we'll call for the taxi. We'll need to be on frequency 1280. Terra set. Also want to grab COM2. It should be 122.8. Set. And monitor COM2. That's sorted. Right, let's go. Port Lincoln traffic. It says Cessna Bravo Sierra Victor taxiway Alpha runway 19 to backtrack. Okay, vented. Let's get all the lights on. Time is 15. Getting a bit of an occasional lag here and there. Wonder if that's related to the microphone issue. We'll see if we can manage this one. Throw that away. Alright, let's go. Traffic Book, Lincoln, Bravo Sierra Victor, Cessna 172, departing runway 19, left crosswind departure. Okay, climbing up to 500 feet. About 80 knots would be just about right. Off to Point Boston. Time was 18. Time 26 for Boston Island. And that waypoint is the south side of it. To Louth Island. Okay, I'm going to maintain 2,500, just accelerating a little bit there, backing off on the mixture, and settling onto 2,400 RPM. Six minutes till we're on station. Simulator's got audio issues as well, does it? Well, I guess we better call it. Are we ending the flight early? And I'll see you guys next week. See if I listen to it. There's no audio issues as well, does it? Well, I guess we better call it. Are we ending? Guess we can always go back to Port Lincoln from here. Well, that's the only option we have, is ending the flight or not. I'm getting some weird little glitches in sometimes, once every couple of seconds. Yeah, I think we'll cancel it for today and come back next week. Might have to do the helicopter next week as well, because that's there's a few islands out there with landing pads on them. Only 70 of you guys watching at the moment anyway. Yeah, these little stutters are annoying me. So I think we'll head back, call it for today, and we'll come back next week once I've figured out what's going on with the system. Or next month, once the system's been repaired. Or next year, when I care. Yeah, that's just looking around and turning. I'm getting stutters about once every 2 seconds. So I'm sure those two facts are probably related to each other. Let's go back to Port Lincoln. We're almost at the first waypoint, so the way back will be 8 minutes. Current time 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 32. How many miles was that? Only 8. Okay. Yes. Yeah, Sim Update 6 is coming out this month sometime. Port Lincoln traffic, Bravo Sierra Victor Cessna 172 is 8 miles from the field. We're estimating circuit time at time 32. I'll be landing runway 19. Let's get down to circuit height, which is 1,000 and a bit, I think it was. Yeah, just 1,000. This will be a rather short stream. If we're going to do the Air Peninsula, we might as well do it nicely. Might manage to do it one morning, who knows. Not Wednesday morning, not Tuesday morning. On Tuesday we've got Moncton to do in Canada. On Wednesday I'm going out to the park with a friend of mine who was unable to go today. Thursday or Friday, I suppose, or next week. Other big things coming up will be across the pond at the end of the month. I think there's a good Friday night ops this weekend as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Friday night ops this weekend is in Australia. I'll definitely be there. Don't know what I'll be flying yet, but I'm sure it'll be something. Indeed, technology functions occasionally. This headset's had a frayed cable for a while, so maybe that's the reason why that sound issue's happening. I'll reset the PC and see what's happened. But clearly we're getting a few stutters now, so I don't think it'll be enjoyable. But instead of just abandoning the stream, we might as well get it back on the ground. Tempted to go straight into the crosswind. Kind of a little bit oblique for that. No, we could do it. Aim at the river. Port Lincoln traffic, Bravo Sierra Victor Cessna 172. We're positioning for a crosswind arrival, runway 19. Yeah, I heard about the Air 310. That'll be quite fun. Hopefully it's a good release. Don't know any airlines that fly the 310, maybe apart from some cargo operators. I'm not against flying a cargo A310. Pumps are on, brakes are released, undercarriage is fixed, mixture is fully rich, pump is on, seats and harnesses are secure. And we're taking flaps 10, a little bit of trim. holding 70 knots for the moment. Yeah, can't wait for the 737 in Moncton Monday, especially since Halifax has a really good scenery for FS 2020. Traffic Port Lincoln, Bravo Sierra Victor, final runway 19er. Get the rest of that flap out. Yeah, those PC stutters are getting on my nerves. Glad we didn't have to suffer through an hour of that. Vacate on Alpha, that's what we're after. For Lincoln traffic, Bravo Sierra Victor, vacated runway 19er. Suffering with stutters all the time, that'd drive me batty, man. I mean, I used to, back on the old PC, but it's a pretty rare event on this one. Flaps are up. We'll put it back where we got it, tie it down, and come back later in the week. Hopefully all of our audio issues are fixed. I do have a spare headset, so worst case scenario I'll do some tests with it over the week and see if I need to move headset. However, the fact that I'm getting stutters at the same time leads me to believe that I think PC's having some issues. Might need to check what's going on with it there. Alright, shut down. And we're back where we started this mess. Well, I've got some work cut out for me now. Make sure that we're ready for Tuesday. Until then though, I have been Musical Aviator. Ciao for now.